aspect of it, and one stock which is in focus is Blue Star. Two of our technical analysts have talked about Blue Star as their picks, and my colleague Hiral spoke to Thiagarajan, Managing Director of Blue Star, on how the company is planning to pass on GST benefits to customers. Listen in.
The summer season, which failed this year, as you mentioned, the earlier expectation was that summer would have grown by 25 to 30%, but we did see a negative growth of around 25% that did come in the summer. There was huge amount of inventory because of which that was lying in the markets already. So the influx that you're going to see in terms of demand, that 20% growth that you're looking at, will the inventory levels be sufficient to meet this demand, number one? And number two, entering into the new year next year, what is that adjustment of inventory that the industry and the company will have to look at?
The inventory with the dealers were around 45 days higher due to impacted summer season. That should become normal by Diwali. That is my estimate. Post that, it is going to be based on what is the sale that is going to happen between now and Diwali. And it is quite likely that we are going to produce more numbers than whatever we would have planned till December 31. Remember, from January 1, 2026, new energy label program comes into effect. Therefore, it's a tricky issue. You need to produce more in order to meet the demand. And the estimate that I have is, will it be 20% more than whatever we would have thought? So we have to carefully watch what is happening between now and September 30th.
Okay. The other aspect over here that I have, Mr. Thiagarajan, is from the dealer's perspective, do you think they will face working capital pressure because they would be liquidating the stock purchase at higher GST rate, but the inventory cushion, which then is cushioned, coupled with pent-up demand, actually sets the stage up absolutely strong for a stronger close to the calendar year?
Our calculations show by Diwali that working capital pressure should go away. It's a question of additional input tax credit of around 10%, which will have to be consumed by them. But assuming that there is a 20% more sales than whatever was anticipated, I think the pressure will ease. In any case, see, between the dealers and the industry, you will provide them the necessary support in case they are not able to liquidate. But I'm certain that the machines will be liquidated faster than what we think.
My last question, what's the kind of discount that Blue Star is offering to consumers right now as compared to competition, and what is the best compelling strategy that you have to pump up that kind of demand and boost the purchasing power?
Our principles are clear. Number one, the entire GST benefit is being passed on to the consumers. Number two, we have to grow our market share. We want to grow faster than the market. So you will know the market operating prices. Today, e-commerce platforms are opening up their sales and everything is transparent out there. So as I mentioned, our journey is towards 15% market share. And we are somewhere closer to 14. We have to deliver that operating margin. Enough work has been done in order to compete in the marketplace at all price points. So Blue Star positioning remains the same, that we will be priced in such a manner that the customers derive value, and I am competitive for reaching that 15% market share.
That is Blue Star. And remember, everything around consumption is something that will find a place on the NDTV Profit Morning Show and the whole day, simply because the next 7-8 days are all about consumption.